Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of the FIFA 22 Ultimate Team Road to Glory, and we are back again for another episode. I believe it's episode number 24. I'm kind of a little bit mixed up and a little bit ahead of videos at the moment in time. However, this is the team that we have built so far over the past obviously 23, 24 episode, whatever it is, on the Road to Glory. And now we're going to move on and do an objective, and this objective is going to be Andre, the Road to the Final SBC, not SBC, objective, sorry. So we're going to use this team in the obviously specific mode that we need to use it in to obviously unlock the objective. I do realise that we need to get some CDMs in there instead of centre mids, because obviously you need to assist with CDMs I think 6 times. You also need to score in 10 separate games or 12 separate games, something with Liga players. You also need to do something with French players, and there might be something else that I'm missing, and obviously you have to win like 9 games as well. So we're just going to get this done in this episode, because why the hell not? But to start off this episode, I need to start by saying, you know, we've got a bit of a nice thing that's happened to us recently. Well, I say recently, you know, Fekir, obviously the SBC that we completed, he's gone from 88 dribbling to 89. Didn't really make much of a difference. I'm pretty sure he got like +1 in one of the stats, and that was literally it. But you know, we'll take it. It's better than nothing. So it's just a little cheeky free upgrade there. Hopefully he gets a few more upgrades. Obviously they are 2 and 0 in obviously the Champions League. I don't know why I said it like that. Basically they've got 2 wins out of 2 in their Champions League group, and I believe they've got to play Leverkusen. So if they can beat Leverkusen, they should get the 4 wins I think it is needed to get a +1. And then after that, Fekir will also get another one if they qualify for the knockout stages of the Champions League. And then obviously it works as a +1 every single time they win, I believe, once that happens. So obviously that's quite good. But anyway, we're doing quite well, as you can see in this objective. We're literally getting 1-0 up straight away, and then the guy quits, which is absolutely fantastic. And I'll be honest, I've seen a lot of people quit this year in friendlies, which is really helpful, because obviously it gets everything done a lot quicker. Like this objective should take around 4, 5, 6 hours, whatever. It literally took me an hour, probably not even that. I think I played like 1 or 2 full games, and I believe I won like 13-0 in one of the games, and I hardly really played. He was genuinely terrible. I don't think he had hands. But anyway, so we go 1 up there. Jeremy Doku is the goal scorer. Unfortunately, that doesn't count for anything though, but luckily enough, he didn't quit, so that obviously helped us to try and get some more goals, and we do just that. We got the French assist, we got the French goal, whatever we needed. I can't really remember what we needed now. But then Wijnaldum pushes through, gets himself a cheeky little foul there, and we're hopefully going to get a penalty, which should see us go 3-0 up, and then that means we should probably win. And Mbappe sort of steps up really weirdly there. I think that's a new animation from this year for penalty takers. I've seen a lot of people kind of do that when they step up. I've not really had many like penalties to shoot really, so I've not really noticed it. But there you go, there is one, and we're now going to take a little break away from the gameplay as we managed to unlock ourselves 25 wins in live foot friendlies, which gives ourselves, I believe, like I don't even know, I think it's a 25k pack or something. I think it was just briefly seen. No, it's not, it's a 2-player pack, never mind. But 2-player packs can be quite decent, and guess what? It's decent today. We get ourselves a Champions League card, a French one, a right wing back from Leipzig. It's going to be Mukiele, which is brilliant to see. It's a Road to the Final card. You'd love to see that, and luckily enough, he doesn't play for Leverkusen, because obviously that would clash with my Fekir. And obviously if this guy gets upgraded, we could maybe put Fekir back to centre mid, get some chemistry with him, and life's pretty much good. So I'm really happy with this pull. Hopefully it gets upgraded quite a bit. It should realistically get upgraded quite a bit, because Leipzig are quite a decent team, and they should go fairly decently where in this sort of tournament. So the next team that we play, he's got himself a De Ligt. Now looking at SBC, that's not really for me, I can't lie. I know he gets upgraded obviously if they win and stuff like that, but for me he just doesn't seem like a good idea. We've already got Virgil van Dijk untradeable, and we've now got obviously player of the month Koulibaly untradeable, and let's be honest, Koulibaly is like a 10 times better player than De Ligt is, and probably will be even after he gets a couple of upgrades. So that's that. anyway, and we're going to move on into the next one. This guy's got, again, a very nice team. I've seen a lot of decent teams in the subjective. Most people are using like most of their main team, but they can't stop Claude Maurice scoring that. I mean, it's a beautiful turn inside and then getting the goal at the near post. I see that. I think that's quite like OP this year, scoring from the near post, like when you're cutting at angles. For me, it's just really, really easy. Right, this was the game now that went a bit weird. So we got 3-0 up, you know, so I thought, right, let's give him a goal, because obviously he needs a goal, and he just gave me a goal. He moved his keeper and everything. I'm like, yeah, fine, cool. But next thing you know, like after we score a couple of goals each other, the guy took the game seriously again. I needed a couple more goals for like the CDM assist and stuff like that, but he just didn't let me. So, you know, we carried on the game after we've done a couple of own goals here, which is really, really weird. But, you know, it is what it is. We still got quite a bit of the objective done. You know, we did sort of help each other out a bit. Like, as you can see, I'm pretty sure I was genuinely on my phone at this point, and that's why, like, the auto lock happened. I didn't move that out of the way and stuff. So that's probably why he got, like, quite annoyed at this point. Maybe he thought I wasn't, like, I was playing again. So as you can see, this is where I'm trying to run through. He now tackles me and he's like, nah, I want to score another goal, thank you very much. I'm like, fine, yeah, fair enough, we're going to push all the defenders out, let you score another goal. So obviously we obviously get rid of all the defenders. He scores there with finally Ousmane Dembele after he did about 12 sweaties across the box. And then as you can see, he's playing again, so I didn't really understand it, but obviously we just took the game to him in sort of just before the second half. And then in the second half, Kylian Mbappe doing what he does best, gets himself on the score sheet. He got himself on the score sheet as well the other day in the Champions League. I know it'll be a few days from like for you seeing this video, but obviously for me it was like last night or whatever it was. So we're going to push through again with Kylian Mbappe in the 60th minute, gets himself on the score sheet again. He's now 6-4. As you can see, we're now sort of taking the presence, and Wijnaldum was my CDM like for this sort of thing. I moved his position to a CDM, and that's why he's getting all the assists, because I need it, because obviously you get that for the 6 assist thingies, whatever you need to do. So we do end up winning that game 7-4. I mean, to be honest, I probably would have battered him like 10-0 if we were playing like a FUT Champs game. But anyway, we'll move on into the next one. This guy's got a full French team. As you can see, he's got Kunku as a cam, but Andre as a CDM, so he's obviously going to use him for the assists. He's got, I believe, that's Tchouaméni at left back, which is quite interesting. Just his normal card as well. So we do go 1-0 up through Kylian Mbappe. Then we push through again. It's Fekir's turn to have a shot, but we get ourselves a penalty there. I'm still not really sold on Fekir, to be honest with you. He seems okay at times, but then there's others where he really should be scoring and he doesn't. Maybe that's just down to me. I'm not really too sure. Let me know if you completed him, if he's good for you, because I'm still not too sure of him. I really don't know what to make my mind up on him, if I'm being honest, whether he's good or bad. So moving on then, we've only got like a few more games hopefully to go now. He's got himself Bunu in goal at the inform. He's probably packed him untradeable, my guess. And we're going to push through straight away. Kylian Mbappe, of course, over the top from Fekir there. He's 1-on-1 with the keeper. He's not going to miss that, let's be honest. He's literally like a 900k card. He's not going to miss one of those. And this is the game where I absolutely tried the opponent. I was 6-0 up at half time. What's your betting the score was? The final score? Well, are you ready? It was 13-0, and I'm not even joking. As you can see, we finished off the game. It's finally there, 13-0. I genuinely did like 4 or 5 skill shots, you know, when they do sort of like the dab thing. I don't know if you've seen that, but basically if you do like a skill shot into the net, they sometimes do a dab and it's quite funny. I should have probably showed you it, but you know, it didn't really look as clear, if that makes sense. So we're going to move on into the next game, and this guy's got himself a loan Pele. Of course, a lot of people are going to have loans and going to take them into friendlies once again, and obviously if you have, I believe it's a Prime Gaming, if you've got that link to your EA account, you'll get yourself a 5-game loan of Kylian Mbappe, which is great, because if people have just been idiots and used him in Weekend League, they can use him once more. Like this guy, he's got himself 5 games on Mbappe. He's going to get 10 if he gets that Prime Gaming bonus, as well as I believe you get 2 player picks or something that's 81 or 82 and above, and you also get something else as well. I unfortunately don't have a Prime Gaming membership at the minute, but if I do ever get one, then that'll come onto the road to glory. Not like we need it really, and we've got quite a lot of coins sat there, and we've also got a Mukiele who missed that, but anyway, it doesn't matter because we do end up getting a rage quit there. It did actually say that my opponent went 1-0 up, but I think the scoreboard was a little bit messed up. It was literally saying the same abbreviation every single game, which was really, really weird. But anyway, we're going to move on into the next game, and this guy's got himself a baby Kaka. I wonder where he's got him from, if he's packed him from rewards or whether he's just bought him off the market and he's doing like a Kaka Rod's Glory. That'd be quite cool. He's also got some decent players in there as well, like Tushemene. But, you know, we're going to push through straight away, and Fekir is trying to get from goal there. Unfortunately, doesn't get the ball, but gets it back luckily with Blake across, and Paul Pogba gets himself a goal. You don't really see Paul Pogba scoring, which is quite nice. So for him to get a goal, you know, you like to see it. So we're going to push through again. Clamaris into Pogba, into Fekir, and that's what I like about Fekir. He just turns on his sixpence sometimes. But then there's other games where he literally feels like he's in treacle. It's really, really weird. I can't really understand why he sort of changes so much. But, you know, it doesn't matter in this game because we get the win from him. And then moving on into the next one, this guy's a 5-back, but luckily enough, he did change into like a 4-2-3-1. He put himself Coleman at CDM, he put Bruno at Cam, and then obviously you can pretty much figure out the rest from there. So in this game then, we get Fekir on the ball straight away. He finds Ousmane Dembele, and we play a ball across the box to Paul Pogba, who scores another goal, and then as you can see, he's going to be quitting out of this game, which is really, really good. We've got so many quits, which you love to see, and we finally now do complete him. So here he is. Obviously, we can obviously show you the objective of what you need to do if you've still not completed him. So what you need to do is you need to, I believe, get 10 that was the one I'm missing. So 10 finesses with, I believe, French players. You need 11 assists or goals or something with Liga players, and then you need 6 assists for CDMs, and then you need to win 9 games. So you do get a small electrum as well for that. So you get a couple of packs, and we're just going to open them once we obviously get this card. I'll be honest, his card doesn't look too great to like to start with. He has got the only 75. He's got like literally 75 pace. He's got, you know, what else he's got? Well, he's got 77 dribbling, 82 defending, 87 physical, 76 passing. Not the greatest of cards, let's put it that way. Obviously, the guy got a rule breaker last year. We've seen quite a lot of rule breakers get these kind of cards this year, which is quite nice. Mukiele obviously springs to mind. We've now got Andre. We've got ourselves, I believe, Iñaki Williams. He's got a record breaker now, but it was a rule breaker last year. He got, you know, we've probably got another couple of cards that have overlapped from previous promos in previous years. But anyway, moving on into the packs. The first one wasn't fantastic. We got ourselves a ex-Liverpool player in Shaqiri. Unfortunately, not the current Liverpool winger in Mohamed Salah. That would have been better, but it is where it is. Moving on to the second pack. This one's actually going to be a board. It's Italian boards. It's going to be a Jorginho, 85 rated this year. Did not even realise that. Like when I packed him, I thought, oh, he's going to be like 83 rated, 84 rated. That's quite decent. But he's actually 85 rated, and as well, I believe he's been nominated for the Ballon d'Or as well, which is quite interesting. Obviously, he had a good season. You know, he obviously got to win the Premier League, win the Champions League with Chelsea, and he obviously got to win the Euros with Italy, but we don't speak about that. So obviously, he had quite a decent year in terms of achievements, but was he really like that good? Like, you know, Messi and Ronaldo still exist. Do people not realise that? But anyway, so moving on into I believe the last pack there was absolutely terrible, and that's going to pretty much wrap up the end of the episode. So if you enjoyed the video, give it a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and get ready for the next episode because we have got ourselves 20 player picks to open. So I'll catch you in that video tomorrow. Peace.